Alright boys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're on the brand new preview bike. So these previews come out yesterday as I'm recording this. They're already out as you guys will be seeing this. Yeah, we're just going to be going over what's changed, what's new, what's different. And yeah, there's nothing majorly different about them. Obviously the major changes are from the first previews. So the first ones have come out about 2 weeks ago now, week and a half, 2 weeks, something like that. But yeah, there's nothing majorly different. They've just sort of updated them from the feedback and everything that we all got. If you guys do have some feedback, then definitely go to the feedback thread in the OEM project Discord. And also you guys can get these bikes if you are an OEM supporter. So it's a one-time £5 or $5 purchase. I believe it's $5 purchase. And yeah, you get all the updates, all the previews. There used to be a Motorsports and everything like that on it, but unfortunately they all got leaked and everything like that. So we had to just kind of give them out for free. But yeah, if you guys do want to get these preview bikes and keep up to date with all the changes and everything like that, then definitely become an OEM supporter. And yeah, you can get yourself these bikes and you can try them and give us your feedback basically. But yeah, the first thing that we're going to talk about, we've got tyres. So improved wheel load resulting in more tyre bite. So I believe that it's just, it gives you a little bit more traction coming out the corner and a bit more just bite. So it's not like you're not really wheel spinning as much as what you was before. I noticed that before there was a lot of wheel spin going on, and there was a lot of just, I don't know, it was a little bit uncontrollable every now and then. You'd just be sort of wheel spinning and then it would grab traction and then you'd loop. But I've ridden these for a little while, not a little while really. I rode them for about 20 minutes yesterday, and I've just got on them now as well, just to get on them for a little bit. And yeah, I've not really had any issues with it all of a sudden grabbing traction and then looping, because that's a few issues I had before with it. It was just sort of grabbing traction and then it would want to loop. But I've not had any issues with that, so I think that issue is gone now. I think that issue is kind of fixed. And then the next one, so that was the only tyre update in these version 2 previews. And then the first bike change is enhanced usability of higher gears. I've not really noticed anything, to be honest. Like if I'm sort of going through the gears, it just feels normal. It doesn't really feel like they've changed anything. So yeah, I'm not really sure how much of a difference this actually makes, but from riding them, I don't think it's a major difference. I don't really use high gears, to be honest, anyway. I'm pretty much on a 450, just second and third everywhere, to be honest. Never really use first, never really use fourth, never really use fifth, so I personally don't really notice it. But those of you that maybe like to run higher gears, or I know Linz, for example, likes to use fourth a lot and like third and fourth, so maybe he'll notice it more than what I do. But for me, I don't really notice a major difference with this. But then again, like I said, I don't really use high gears. And then the next bike change is increase maximum achievable top speed for all bikes. So yeah, we were actually, well, I didn't actually test them. I didn't actually test like top speed, but people were doing like drag races around them. They made a little track with like different soil types and everything like that, and doing like little drag tests and top speeds and all that. So yeah, the bikes are quicker now. I know a lot of people were complaining or just saying that the bikes weren't very quick, and I mean, I agree. I feel like they weren't that crazy, but I think that was just mainly because of wheel spin. But yeah, there's just a tad bit more traction on the bike now, and then also there's just a little bit more power to the bike. So I'm not sure how big of a difference the power is. I'm not sure how much quicker they've made the bikes, but yeah, they've enhanced the top speed basically on all the bikes. And then the next one, we've got optimized power delivery for all bikes. So I suppose that's just like it was before in the first preview that they changed as well. They did that. It's just more, I don't really know, to be honest. It's more of just where the power is, how quick it kicks in, I think it is, and how much power you're getting bottom end, how much power you're getting top end, all that. Don't really know the whole in or outs of the whole like power delivery, but I think it's more of a controllable power delivery than before, like I said, where we had the sort of loop, the little like looping out issue, which I've not actually had with these, which is good. But yeah, I feel like that's sort of the issue that they're trying to fix with the power delivery as well. It's just making it a bit more controllable and a bit better as well. So yeah, like I said, don't know the whole ins and outs to it, but I believe that's what it fixes. It just sort of helps with where the power is, how much power it gives you at bottom end, top end, mid range, all that. But yeah, I don't know all the details on it. And then the next one, we've got refined engine braking to have a stronger presence. So there's a little bit more engine braking now, which I kind of like. I use engine braking a lot more than like braking. I don't know if you could notice it. I just did it just by like riding normally. But I tend to put it down into second gear if I'm in third. And then just sort of like barely even tap the brakes. So here I'd sort of land in second and then sort of just let engine braking coast me into the corner. So yeah, you still have to use the brakes, but but there's just a bit more engine braking now as well, which is good. I'm not complaining. I use engine braking a lot, so it kind of helps me a bit more as well, which is nice. But yeah, and then the next one is the audio. So we had the like clicking at the rev limiter. So it's just, they've updated that a bit. I have a sound mod on, so I don't actually hear it, so I'm not too sure how much of a change it actually is. But I spoke to someone that doesn't use the sound mod, and he says that it's still there, you can still hear it, but it's not as annoying and it's not as like right in your ears as it was before. I personally don't really know why it's there. It's more of just a JVDL thing that he wanted to add it. I'm personally not a big fan of it, but then again, I've got a sound mod on, so I just get rid of it anyway. I'm not going to complain about it if I don't hear it. But yeah, if you guys don't like the little like sound, clicking sound when you're on the rev limiter, then yeah, definitely just put a sound mod on and it'll just get rid of it. I do want to say as well, probably should have said this at the beginning, this is the gas, by the way. I just have a Husky model on it. So yeah, no, there's no Husky in the previews. I'm just on the gas with Husky model swap basically. But yeah, that's pretty much all the changes on the preview bikes. And yeah, just to make it not a short video, pretty much just going to turn it into a normal video really, and just from now on just yap about nothing. But yeah, that's pretty much all the changes. So if you guys are just here for the whole preview updates and everything like that, then feel free to click off, feel free to go. But yeah, if you guys want to stick around for the rest of the video, then yeah, definitely go ahead. But yeah, I did Odin yesterday, did Odin 250, and I was just sort of vibing, thought I'd try them. And I wasn't really doing anything. Jake wanted to do it because obviously he works on Wednesdays as well, so he didn't want to have to come back from work and then do Odin, so he was like, might as well just do 250. So yeah, we did 250. It was okay, it was alright. I haven't ridden the 250 in absolutely donkeys, and yeah, I just ended up hopping on just for quality. Didn't even have a warm-up on the game, nothing. I was literally just watching a film, and then I was just like, yeah, might as well just get on now then. I had to do a late sign-up with Callum, but yeah, he hates late sign-up, so I don't blame him. Yeah, late sign-up's a little bit of a nuisance, so yeah, don't do what I did. Don't do late sign-ups, guys. Make sure you do actually sign up for it, but I didn't actually want to do it until about 15 minutes before quality started. So yeah, kind of had to just message Callum to put me in the list. But yeah, I mean, quality went okay. I knew I'd be like smoked in quality. I think I ended up getting like 7th or something like that. But yeah, I've got nowhere near that 250 speed. That 250 like intensity and everything is absolutely crazy. But yeah, first race, just one of them races again where I just got hit and just kept making little crashes really. And then I ended up being outside the top 15 for a little while. I didn't get into top 10 till about probably about 3 or 4 laps ago. I didn't get to top 10. And then someone in front of me got ejected, someone went down, and then I passed 2 people and then got 6th in the end. Don't know how. I made about 4 or 5 passes in about 2 laps and yeah, managed to get 6th out of that. And then in the second race, I got 3rd, I think it was, around the first corner. And then 2 people crashed in front of me just for the forest, and I ended up getting to the lead. And yeah, I was just sort of flowing. I was like, right, I'm in the lead, might as well just go for it. 250s, you can just push it as hard as you want to. I feel like you can just all go wide as you want everywhere. So yeah, I ended up just getting to the lead, and I was like, yeah, screw it, let's just go for it. And yeah, I managed to lead it for about 15 minutes or so. A good 15 minutes, I think I was leading that race. And then yeah, I had Aqua and Linz right behind me. I had a good battle with Jake as well going. But yeah, me and Jake were 1-2 for a good 15 minutes, just sort of riding it out, battling it out together, which is nice. But yeah, I was leading it for about 15 minutes, and then Aqua and Linz started catching up on me. Had a good little battle with them too. But yeah, that 250 intensity where it's just wide open everywhere, I've not done that on outdoors. I don't ride 250, I've never done 250 Pro on outdoors or anything, so yeah, it's a new experience for me to be just wide open absolutely everywhere and just trying to rag the 250 around. But yeah, I managed to have a good battle with Aqua and Linz, was pushing. Them two had a lot of cuts, not a lot of cuts. I think they had 5 each, I had 1, so I had about 4 seconds on them both in cuts. And yeah, we were all having a little freeway battle for the lead, for the win, with about 2 laps to go. And then unfortunately I had to lap Ben and Oles, and Oles was on the TM, and on, was it Godzilla jump, he comes across a little bit, and then as soon as he lands, a bike just explodes, and it just takes me out with him. He didn't mean to. He joined the VC afterwards and apologised and said he didn't mean to, which is fine. I mean, but yeah, it is what it is. Was going for the win, but I lost about 7-8 seconds from that, just from that crash, and yeah, lost quite a lot of time, but within the about 2 laps after that, I think I managed to catch up quite a lot. I think I was only like 3 seconds off the leader by the end, or by the last lap. Yeah, then just ended up just bringing it home in third, which I was happy with podium. I think I only lost it by about 7 seconds or something like that, which I'm okay with. Obviously not riding the 250 or ever doing outdoors on a 250, just to come in and just get a podium. I went 6.3 for third overall, which was nice. Nice little podium overall. Jake got second overall as well. So nice little rather 2-3. But yeah, I think that'll do it from me. Just sort of wanted to get a video out for the previews. Those of you that want the updates, anything like that on the bikes. On the Project LEM website, that's where I'm getting all my information from, really. And yeah, if you guys want to look at anything, look at all the changes and everything, then yeah, definitely go to the Project LEM website. All the changes, change logs, everything's all on there. But yeah, that'll do it for me. Appreciate you guys watching. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next video. Peace.